Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so in this episode we don't have to worry about running to another planet or running off two planets because they didn't add them this week. So that gives us some time to do the last little bit of preparation we need before we do actually make that jump to the other planets, or to the planets. So first things first is I want to go ahead and try to get the 3D printing online and working correctly. So what I did was last time we left off, I had this was out here, from here to about where that little, right above that block actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and I stand far enough away this time. Why isn't it finishing the rest of it? Because there isn't a welder there. Alright, so this isn't going to work. It also doesn't work, the grinders don't work either, see? Because the grinders are just not close enough. So, we're going to have to do something different for grinders. I need to see where the side door is. Is that one in the right direction? There we go. Alright, so that will work for what we needed to do. Hopefully. It does not. Oh, it's not a part of the group as well. Alright, let's fix that real quick. Let's try now. There we go. Alright. That's better. And that looks complete. It's too tall. Little length. We can take this off. Actually, we're going to leave it just in case it ends up being critical to function. So, do want to get in here. Oh, we want to... Can we get to its remote block too? Oops, someone come here. Okay, so it's still all named. That's great. Alright, so this thing's gotta go. Alright. So now we can grab hold of this. Cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put that small rotation block on here and then go over there and do it and place it on there like I was showing you in the other episode. Do I still have it on here? Yep, there it is. So number 7, throw this here, put that there, done. Give it a little weld. Actually, we're going to put some blocks in between it. So we'll do something like this. More like that. There we go. So now what we have to do is take control of this, fly it over there, and attach it. It'll be done. Slide over, down. Okay, now so we're going to go over there, make it a little bit easier so we can see what we're doing. There we go. So there we go. We just put it just here like this. I'm out of here. Kestrel rotor. Attach. Done. So now we can fly this ship away. Whoops. Kind of just haphazardly grabbed the controls there. Holy crap, Havoc, jeez. Alright, so now we got it under control. I'm not going to fly away so willy-nilly. Alright, there we go. Okay. So now the cool part is now we can place blocks on this as a small ship, including a projector. So I might end up having to run welders like right here facing outward. I'm not sure yet. I'm just because these don't seem to have the reach need or that we're getting from the laser welders, so I'm not sure yet. So now we can put a projector block on this, and it's a little wonky, but it's still overall not bad. Alright, so that's how we're going to use that. So if you guys were pointing out the fact that I keep having to go and dig for the timer block and to place a button on here. So we're going to do that today. And we're going to use, let's see what buttons we have available. I think we're going to use this one. Or not, because it's not available for large ships. I don't really want to use this one. And the one that was on here can only be placed one per massive block, which is really annoying. Let's try terminal. We have that other button that works really well. It's one right outside. This guy. That's not updated for DirectX 11. Switch, that's what it is. The one that was like right here already. So like that. So the part that sucks is one, it doesn't have a proper hitbox. I can't weld it. I think I had this problem with it before. Come on. Alright, so we're going to take that out, and then we'll put in... guess this one? That'd be kind of funny, just plop it up on the wall. That's just super annoying how you can only place things like that. So, alright, so that should be that group though. What about you? What can we do with you? Oh, it's just access to the panel. It's not actually even a button. So I can get some buttons from the Steam store, but I don't really want to do that either. So I think we'll just put one here. That's not where I wanted that. Actually, that light's blocking it. There we go. That's what I wanted. There. I'll take 7, throw that on here. We want the other one. So this one's the inverted. So we want the non-inverted. This one. Alright. Trigger now. There we go. We'll throw one on the other side. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. More better. Timer. No. Trigger now. Bam. And forgot to fix this. Put it down, then I didn't even fix it. So let's do this real quick. So we'll go to groups, and we want rear door, I guess. I think we want hangar door. Open, close. Yeah. Done deal. Alright. So, the patch from Keen today was basically some scenario stuff. Was a few miscellaneous options that were added to help compensate for generating scenarios. But other than that, there wasn't really anything added to the game. There wasn't. There was only a couple bug fixes for DirectX 11. There were no community patches this week. They said community patches will come next week. So, yeah, they didn't release any public patches today. Oh, so what I do want to do today is grab the Scorpion, bring him back up here. Scorpion, remote control. Where are you at, buddy? Alright, so we want to bring him up here, and I kind of want to look at tearing him apart to add that storage that we've been talking about on the back end. Kind of weird checking seeing ourselves just sitting out there like that. So we're going to do it out here so we're in the sun so we can see a little bit better. So I'm thinking what's going to happen is we're going to cut this off first off. Whoops, after we see if there's anything in it. There isn't, okay. And we're probably going to cut the haulers out also. First I'm going to go grab some energy. I'm just going to get a general idea on how much bigger this is going to get. We'll do a lot of the build for this in the next episode. Just want to get a general ballpark on the overall size. Like I was saying before, we have room for docking purposes to make the ships a little bit bigger. So do you have anything in you? You do. Let's put in here. Okay. And same thing for you, buddy. Alright, so we have conveyors. So now that'll limit, by taking that out, that eliminates our connection to our reactors. We might actually have to, or no, we don't. We actually have to put those back. There are some, hold on, let's come in here. We have these. In fact, I'd be better off using these than what I was using. Even more so, I'd be better off using it. No, I would not. Okay. I said I'd be better off using it to connect those in. But I'm not. So, okay. Continuing forward. But putting this in like so. Need some small tubes. We can't grab anything out of there. What was I thinking? Supplies. Psh, yeah, right. Snail tubes. Alright. So we did this. And then a medium container. Is that a medium container? That is a conveyor. And then we need a connector. I think I want to use the vanilla one because it has that little bit longer snout on it that I would have had to have put a spacer in to get. So now we'll end up extending the armor back. Wow, look at the damage. I've really beat this thing up. That's what these are nice for. These blast doors, they take a ton of damage. I might add another rib down the sides like we did on the Reaper. But I'm kind of thinking this is where we're going to go with this. So he'll end up with 3 medium containers, and we'll be able to increase the number of small reactors because instead of 1 connection to the side, we're going to have 3 down the sides. So I think a little bit of overhauling, and this guy will be ready to set up for a blueprint for sure. Just a little bit longer. It's not entirely too much because the blast doors will stop right here where this is. So it's kind of where I'm thinking of going with this. So basically cut this whole back half off right where the sloped armor is, and extend that out to about here, and then have the blast doors come around to here. As you guys probably can't see what I'm talking about, let's just do this real quick. Right to there, 3. So there, and yeah, right there. So then down. So like this. And then the armor will move out to be encased just inside of this. So we're basically moving out 2 blocks in distance. 3 if you count this, but we needed to do this anyway, so we'll be able to dock with the Castrel. So let me know what you guys think about the revamp for the Scorpion down in the comments. And yeah, take that in consideration so we can get this nailed out in the next episode. So we can have a fully functioning ship. The other thing we were talking about doing is adding 2 connectors down here instead of 1, having one be an input and one be an export. The export would have a one-way filter on it because the Castrel's sorting mod is pulling all the inventory out of the Scorpion, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. But in order to do that, I'm going to need space, which is not easy to come by. Because if I'm correct, the sorting block does not have multiple ports. I think it only has 1. So let's check that real quick before we end the episode up. Yeah, here it is. Conveyor sorter. So we throw this guy here, and it just has the 1 port. Yeah, it has an import and an export. There's no sides. So, yeah. That would work like right there, coming out the back there. But that's not a valid place to dock, so I don't know, maybe on the ends of the pylons? I don't know, I'm gonna have to dig in and see where's the best place. Well, see, like right here. Now it'll look ugly sticking up. I'll play with it a little bit, but the dual sorting, the import-export thing is something that's going to happen eventually. So maybe straight down from here because we have all these conveyors. I think there's a few places to try, so something I definitely have to work on. So cool, we're going to wrap it up here. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the new Scorpion modification and overhaul. Probably might end up doing the same thing to the Reaper because the Reaper's running the same config as this guy basically for storage, but it's not as big a deal. So this is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.